They can flex basically any hero.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you like pick man against this team in general.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I understand the Alchemist.
He's very close to level 6, and when that Rupture comes online, obviously you can just Blade Fury TP, but on top lane, we're going to see the bash come through with the cookie from Jin Q, and Yuragi already very low, but Seb is hooked up. Concoction coming from the roaming Alchemist, and Faith Beyond looking to finish this off with another crush. Yuragi still getting regen, but this looks to be first blood going the way of PSG LGD and Alchemist. Oh, listen, Alchemist, not really an Alchemist game. Why? Cinderin did lie. Concoction going off, and it won't save his life. So an easy pickup for OG, and the tier 1 tower will be taken out as well.
BZM got the Fairies Trinket, by the way, so his strength is now at 150% for the rest of this game. Isn't that right, Quinn?
Yes, he's a very lucky man.
Yeah.
He also had to deal with Gaben, but I can't talk about that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it happened.
Like, is it like they're waiting for a specific item, or just can't award opportunity sort of thing?
Oh, Jin Q getting gone up, but the TP comes in from nothing to say. Looks like Jin Q will die anyway. The Rupture applied, though, at the same time. Nothing to say with that ult. Trying to focus on BZM for the time being. I don't think they're going to be able to take him out as the nice relocate comes out. Now Yuragi doing some damage to Faith Beyond, but only the Snapfire kill to start this overall fight. But you can see another zip in as he gets full on mana now for BZM. Trying to get up onto Faith Beyond. Blade Fury is there, but the Blood Right just clipping him, so that should lead to another kill going the way of OG. Nice hand of God keeping his team alive, but now nothing say. Left without any mana or any way to get out. That's another death in favor of OG. Even the troll being expended just to survive through the Jin Q ult. And this is going to be another death for him if they end up getting another slow, which they will. And Ame, the last remaining member of PSG LGD, all he can do is walk away as another tier 1 goes the way of OG.
Yeah, that is nice. Just all over our wall. Looks like a serial killer room.
Jenkins really likes serial killers. There's nothing to say is Rupture. He's just going to die inside his own role. Can't really do too much about that. Now Jin Q looks to be next, so BZM continuing his killing spree. Ame gets off the Ame side, but he's not able to find the kill onto Taiga. Has his Blade Fury still to try to get away, and you can see why. Getting off that concoction, tries to slow this down, but BZM able to dodge that quite easily, and that's a double kill for him as PSG LGD are just crumbling. Yep, Y is going to run right into Amar, the Blood Rage himself. Blood Rage does connect, but the follow-up is now coming from BZM as another easy pickoff for OG. And nothing to say. Looks like he's going to go to the south and TP out. And of course, Pango into Bloodseeker, something we didn't really mention, is absolutely nothing you can do. And onto the high ground they go. Still 40 seconds on the Aegis, so BZM can really expend all that mana if he wants to. And you can see Troll Warlord, Yuragi, just beating down these towers like they're nothing. And PSG LGD, are they just going to give this up? I mean, they can't go for more than one, so this is probably okay-ish. The best you can ask for. They just give this up and live, but BZM and company want to continue the fight. Blood Right connects, and the last right click is there. And Jin Q takes a tumble. Nothing to say, gets his ult off, but there's absolutely no follow-up. And OG, now that the Aegis is expiring in 6 seconds, will likely just back off here and go for some tier 2s.
Yeah, they might be trying to stall for this Mjolnir on...
This is a shellacking, boys. This is a shellacking.
I mean, if you had told me it was going to be a shellacking, like, well, I guess LGD did it again, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, Quinn, would you have expected this, having bested both of these teams and obviously understanding both of them?
Yes.
You would have expected this?
No.
Okay, I see.
Maybe after draft I could see it, because I don't understand the Alchemist 5. I mean, I just tend to trust the director is the thing, you know?
Yeah, well, the initiation is here, and look at that damage on Faith Beyond. He absolutely melts, and Ame finally comes against the Omni Slash, but a lot of the illusions and the creeps are just tanking it. The Blade Fury to follow, but I don't believe he has a shard, so it's not really doing that much damage. Buyback from Faith Beyond, nothing to say, able to get off a nice ult. Several stuns, but again, not a whole lot of follow-up as Y will just be stunning an illusion. And now OG gonna try to reaggress, knowing that they don't have many things on cooldown now. And the focus is on Ame, and another kill for OG as they're looking to take this game, and they do. GG is called, and this was truly a shellacking.
Potential rune fight coming. It looks like they're actually gonna sack the rune and instead attack this top tower.
Yep, Seb initiated on. Dispose. They don't even need to bother dismembering. So another stack of flesh heap for nothing to say. Who's off to a very good start. So has his phase boots, full wand, and now 800 into the blink dagger, like you mentioned, Mr. Jenkins.
Yeah, I mean, while things may look good for LGD right now, there is this Witchblade coming, and that's the thing about this Puck when he goes this build, is he's going to AFK farm for a while, but he's going to get the Witchblade very fast. So there will come a point where suddenly his damage just has this massive spike, and OG, despite being down some gold maybe, or some tempo, will have a lot of kill threat.
Avatos, but an instant TP coming from nothing to say. It's going to be a little late because of the long TP time. So Jin Q gets cleaned up with no response. And Faith Beyond kind of left his own devices right now, and he has the Helm of Dom going for the Overlord next. And this hero has felt like it's just been kind of... I mean, you guys were talking about this pregame. Quinn, you didn't think this is a very... I mean, you said it was strong, but not OP. It feels like every game we've cast, and maybe we're biased. Every game we've cast, it just felt like it just taken over the game in a lot of ways.
I mean, when this hero has a free game, the hero is dominant. It's like almost unlike any other hero when it has a free game. The way the boars are able to just and the vision are able to just take over areas and just push you out at an extremely expedited rate. It's almost uncomparable. But the hero does have weaknesses early and can kind of trample, but
or the smoke break from LGD. Ooh, BZM walking right into all these creeps.
Yeah, he's gonna get the coil. It's gonna break immediately at half HP for Faith Beyond, with the Nature's Prophet coming in as well. So OG able to get something after giving up quite a few kills. And Yuragi has the Hand of Midas, by the way, so just looking to farm. I mean, actually, talk to me about that item, Kim, because it feels like it has gained popularity beyond what we expected, especially DPC. I feel like we almost never saw it.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what made this item spike in popularity so much. I'm not even sure if it's objectively good or if it's just one of these flavor of the month things where everyone sees, hey, I'm at bottom Midas, you'll see that? Maybe it's good, and then everyone else starts buying Midas.
Right.
Yeah, my theory on it was essentially that people started getting it as a response to other carries having Midas, where it's like, okay, so just so we don't fall behind their carry, there's probably some other solution to it, but just because there's not enough time before the major, let's just buy a Midas on our carry as well.
Yep, it's definitely worked out for some teams. Others not so much. Nothing to say. Looking to blink reveal. Smoke is going to be popped. Instant dismember, but the stuns are coming. Nice avalanche coming out. And nothing to say actually dropped right off the bat as nice TPs coming in from OG. They're only going to lose their support Tiny for now, as Seb looks like he's walking away, but the coil expended onto 2, but the instant roar to try to counteract this. And this is going to get punished potentially onto the Puck. And down goes BZM. So maybe not on the same page as the rest of his team, but still, they found the pudge at the beginning of the fight.
Damar's a psycho. This is insane.
Continuing on with that puddle, like you're talking about, the extra move speed.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gonna get some damage on the tier 1 tower, but Faith Beyond trying to defend, and we can see nothing to say coming in on that Putka with the hook. Beautifully done, but the avalanche cancels the dismember, and nothing to say, gonna get crushed now as the Faith Beyond Wild Axe is continuing to stack, so Yuragi has to be a bit careful. And even Ame's come to play. The right clicks from Innocence, but another blink in from nothing to say, instant bash from Amar, but Amar's the one that dies this time. Hook not connecting this time, as now they turn their sights to the tier 1, as suddenly this game has just gotten super action-packed.
Yeah, this Blink is actually owning. I didn't realize he just doesn't take any damage with this stupid clutch heap spell. He just blinks on them and he's
true. And Taiga stuck on the wrong side here. He's going to get disposed by Jin Q as Innocence kind of sticking to the high ground. He's going to get sprouted as Taiga looks to be a free kill for PSG LGD. But you can see Innocence holding his own ground against most of OG. It's Roshan actually the one that takes out Taiga. But PSG LGD still going to be happy with this overall.
Armor items, and you have the damage block.
Yeah.
Spectre against Puck and Nature's Prophet. You destroy both of those heroes.
Bamar and company, their smoke is broken by Jin Q. BZM gets off a nice coil and Waning Rift onto 2, though. Nicely done from OG as they just take them out swiftly. So just like that, the 5v3, but you can see PSG LGD still want to fight as Amar gets initiated on. Most of this member damage was done with the rock combination, and that is 1 death for OG now. As Taiga attempting to run away, but nothing to say with this haste rune. Not much you can do against that. So despite being down in numbers, LGD able to even up the fight.
Yeah, I mean, that's about the best type of scenario OG can possibly.
Because when you get the Ags, but I guess he has good disable the other.
The dismember, BZM is just Phase shift. Can he blink out of this? But the axes are there as well, so nice shot from LGD covering all bases. Is Jin Q. He's going to get gone on, but here comes the shadow step, and Ame is going to try to turn it around with the help of Jin Q, and that turns into a triple kill for Ame.
That seems to...
I'd get chucked.
Yeah, he could get chucked out of it, which would be an issue. See, he's going to be brought back into the puddle. The roar is there. And yeah, he's tanky, but PSG LGD just do 1,000,000 damage.
Yeah, I don't think that worked out the way he was anticipating. He's like, oh, come on, come roar me, I dare you. All right.
Now there's an Ags on Seb officially. Yep, Taiga looking to go for the outpost, but he's going to die instead. 10k lead for PSG LGD. Nothing to say, still smoked up, so could go for this kill. He's going to go in with... Actually, the Lincoln Spear was there for BZM, so Dismember will be canceled, but still a lot of damage coming out from Nothing to Say, and they're going to clean up Seb quite easily. But at the very least for OG, they don't lose BZM. Oh, Yuragi's getting bashed in his own base with a Manta style, and so much damage coming out from the Desolate. This might be GG territory as PSG LGD absolutely crushing.
He called auto, yeah, it's kind of funny.
Ooh, Taiga. Not able to find the space to get off that dispose.
Does have the keen optics.
Avatos from Jin Q, and that is a deleted Morphling. He was full agi, it looks like, but again, just the Aegis as Amar will get Retribution. So expires a little bit early for OG, but not the biggest punish.
LGD is starting to get hemmed in. You see Ame's not able to sneak out onto these lanes and farm. There is too much kill threat, too much global ability. This Shaker and this Marthi hunting in all the lanes. It's very difficult.
They turn that game around real fast as Seb, invisible, blocking the smoke. Gate gets off the Echo Slam, but he gets bashed up. He's going to be brought down very swiftly by Faith Beyond, pops that BKB. Rolling Thunder's coming in from Nothing to Say. So 1-for-1 supports right now as BZM. We'll watch Nothing to Say just TP out a thing here. Seb, a little bit late on the fissure as Amar has the BKB TP. He's fine. Seb might not be too much as Nothing to Say stuck inside the wall. Gets off the Blink Dagger. So that is, again, just a support kill, not the biggest deal.
I see you weren't
And OG read that all the way.
Yeah, they're playing for this Roche. I don't know if it's spawned. I don't know how to read that chart.
1 minute and 14 seconds before spawning.
Good to know.
When it's golden, that means that's how long it...
We learned that one the hard way.
Yeah, we made some big mistakes in the DPC.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Of course, you guys don't see that in when you're playing as a pro player.
We do not.
Nobody watches. Nobody watches.
Yuragi in the Razor form, not able to find anybody though. But the minus armor and poison attack damage from Amar could be even faster. Jin Q jumps in with the Avatar, but Amar instant BKB. Ame trying to focus down BZM. He'll be successful, so dead Coddle right off the bat in favor of LGD. And Amar looks to be next, and nobody actually dying in this engagement for LGD.
Dang, that was super impressive. Ame clicked the Coddle in the air with the stun. Because otherwise the chain doesn't go off, because Coddle has BKB, so he presses it when he lands if he doesn't get it off. But he managed to like click him in the air with the stun. Alchemist, which will help a little. Yeah, he has it. Oh, he has it already.
He has AC, yeah, building into the Scotty now, so he can actually win the trade with Yuragi.
Yuragi bash now, Nothing to Say. Basically guaranteed to get that with a swashbuckle most of the time, as you can see the building's melting. Tier 3 tower's dead.
Radiant's bottom tower
And OG still with the Aegis for 2 minutes. Question is, will LGD give up one set of racks or just try to delay this?
Taiga's in a really good spot here. He's looking for the jump. He put a ward down too. They see everything.
Just focusing on the barracks, but you can see they relocate or Yuragi into the enemy lines, but is able to waveform to safety. Has Nothing to Say already with that ult coming out. Amar has to pop his BKB, standing his ground. Could try to finish this Rax, and that's exactly what he'll do. And we'll tick out eventually to that poison attack, but now that the BKB's down, he's going to get tossed back into the fray. But Yuragi comes in, deleting heroes left, right, and center. But a nice grave coming out from Y on himself, and the Aegis is down. Y able to rebound to safety. But Ame, that Spirit Vessel applied, he's not going to regen too much despite having the Chemical Rage. He's getting stun locked. Seb actually jumps into his death as Morphling dead. 70 seconds of no Yuragi. Double kill for Ame. Bash coming out from Nothing to Say, attempting to continue this chase on the BZM, who just recently popped his BKB.
Maybe this
So he
one
is super fast.
Oh, doesn't.
Gonna get up.
Oh, he hit him.
Yep, he hit him in the trees, but he's gonna TP out there. Coming off. trying to focus on Amar, but he's already at half HP. They have to be careful. Hey, pop his ult gets off the BKB finally, trying to regen through, and he just chops down Taiga. But he's the one that's slow. Finally, the grave comes out as Yuragi. He's going to get deleted. 80 seconds of no more fling, and now Amar looks to be next on the list. Double kill for Faith Beyond, and that's 4 dead from OG with the buyback on Marcy.
Dude, that was insane.
They see BZM?
BZM in the trees. Get the toss from Jin Q. He does, along with the swash, as he actually gets off his BKB, but he just right-clicked down very casually from nothing to say. So a full from Amar. They're actually kind of baiting this, it feels like. The buyback onto the Tiny. Faith Beyond pops his refresher. That's 2 Eye of the Storms. This Morphling is completely isolated. He's just going to get right-click down. 80 seconds of no Yuragi. He buys back, TPing onto the outpost. It looks like LGD still want to fight. They are not scared of this buyback whatsoever, although Faith Beyond's ult now running out. That comes out on BZM.
The Arcane Rune's going to come into play here. He's going to have roll again. I don't know if OG can deal with that.
And so 7k lead for LGD as they know that this is now a 5v4. Seb without comes the Rolling Thunder. Double stun from nothing to say. Trying to focus on Seb, but he gets a nice 4-step to safety. And Amar off the BKB, just focusing on Faith Beyond, but that's a refresher with the BKB. Roche getting extremely low. Who is going to get it? It looks like it's going LGD's way as the rest of OG have to hightail out because of the death on Yuragi. But they're going to try to get some kills in the meantime as BZM getting chased. The Orchid going to prevent the stun from coming out. And that is a refresher shard. Aegis still pulsating on the ground as Ame will take it for himself. Oh, nice Fissure. Nothing to say. Forced to use his swashbuckle. But the real story is that Yuragi might get caught out here. Now the Fissure turning against OG to some degree. Faith Beyond getting a static flick and the refresher. He is just decimating this Morphling. That is a dead Yuragi, but he buys back instantly. Set. Echo Set comes out, but he dies shortly after. Now the focus looks to be on Faith Beyond, but he's the one doing so much damage. The Basher connects onto Yuragi, gets off the BKB. Amar gets to focus on Faith Beyond in the meantime. The double kill for Ame as he continuing his rampage here. The nice double avalanche coming out as well. The cheese activated for Faith Beyond. This man is unkillable. Double buyback for OG. Blink from nothing to say sets up all of these additional kills from LGD. Dieback on Yuragi. Ultra kill for Ame. And LGD looking very nice to take this potentially in the game number 3. That's the buyback from Ame, though. Jin Q gets the toss out. Amar stuck in a very awful spot. He gets sheeped. Concoction's coming for him as well. And that is a dieback for him.
No buys.
2 sets of racks, and they can go for this actual win here as the GGs come out earlier. 24k net worth lead for LGD in the end. And a terrific comeback. The discipline from LGD.